Here I am down at the creek on the farm. This is a great spot on the farm. We're very lucky to have it. It's a beautiful little creek. I'm just in the throes of cleaning it up because it's been overgrown with willows and blackberries and other weeds. So I've been using my time in isolation to do a little bit of chainsawing and chopping everything up. So as you can see behind me, if I don't fall over, there's what I did yesterday. So I'm going to use this spot for a meditation spot in the end. So most of you probably know that I do healings for people in meditation. The healings I'm doing at the moment, Wednesdays and Sunday mornings. I'm pleased to say that we've had some great results. People have been ringing to say how much better they've been feeling, and many people with quite serious illnesses have been having great benefit from it. So I'm going to keep on doing it, going to keep on trying to teach people how to do it themselves and what to look out for. So the first thing I would say is to start doing some meditation. This coronavirus outbreak has been a really devastating thing for everybody, but on the other hand, there's positives out of everything. So if you look at what the good things have been, there's been given us all time to think. We can sit down and decide what we want in our life now, what things that we are grateful for, what things do we want more of, and what do we want to create that we just didn't have before. Also, the oceans are much cleaner because there's less pollution, the rivers are much cleaner, the air's much cleaner, there's less people going out, so therefore people aren't mucking the world up like we normally do. But really it's about level of consciousness. So the thoughts we think in our mind create an emotion inside of our system, and all the cells in our body start responding to the emotion we feel, and they come up with a frequency of energy according to the emotions we feel. So what we think and what we feel are very important. So my advice would be to think carefully about what your actual thoughts are. So if you keep coming up with thoughts of frustration, times that are frustrating, say you're bored and you don't know what to do and you just get angry, or you get frustrated, or you go into despair, what happens then is that more thoughts of the same frequency will come into your mind, and you'll be reminded of things in the past or things out in the world that have the same frequency of energy. So it's actually really important to change those thoughts and think of something good instead. So it doesn't matter what the topic is. So if you're thinking about Donald Trump and you're thinking all the terrible things, just don't think about him, think about something else. So look at the sunshine, look at the flowers outside. If you're in an apartment, you might have a pot plant or some beautiful painting that you have in the apartment. And what that will do is it will continually increase your level of consciousness to the frequency of the new emotion. So if you can think of 3 really wonderful things to do, or 3 wonderful things that you're grateful for in your life, or 3 wonderful experiences that you've had, and really think about them and say to yourself, well, why was that so wonderful? What was about that I really, really loved? Then your body will start to change and you'll start to feel those emotions in every cell in your body. And then the thoughts that you think will be of a higher frequency. They won't be of the lower frequency. And that's how you increase your level of consciousness. So when I do healings for people, I'm lucky and I can actually summon up a very high level of consciousness. And when I think of those people, I just overlay my thoughts of them with this high level of consciousness, and somehow the energy fields of both people increases. So healing's all about an equal exchange of energy. So it's not one person doing it to another person, it's actually both together the same. So I'm really lucky in that I've been doing this for probably 30 years or more. In the beginning I didn't quite know what I was doing, but I still don't know what I'm doing. But I think it's, given the results I've been getting, I think it's a really valuable thing to try. So my advice at home, if you're stuck at home, is to do a list of things that you want in your life. Just include the things that you really do want. Exclude anything that you don't want. Look around your environment to see what is it that you really love. Could be a colour, could be the cat, could be your partner, could be yourself, could be the colour of your hair, it could be anything. And just discuss to yourself, why do you like this? And that will slowly increase your level of consciousness. So I'm going to do a few more videos if I can work out how to make them work, and I will just teach you bit by bit about energy and how it works and how the healings work, and hopefully you'll all turn into wonderful healers and be able to cure everybody. Wouldn't that be great?